mix a few veg in. So it's not just because of the breeze, it's because of these. Right, okay, we've just called out, Sue and I, just to get a bit of a breeze. We're at the Mersey here, as you can see behind me, and we've got a lovely breeze. It's always a breeze down here, past the city, down the Mersey, from the estuary. Fabulous. But we're at Portland's. In 24, I did a review of Portland's fish and chips. Portland's famous fish and chips. Watching a video last night, actually, I was going to say, and this morning, of their battered salt and pepper chips. Now, the thing is with the salt and pepper here in Liverpool, it's a staple. I reckon you could probably go to half the chippies in Liverpool and find salt and pepper. We've got Parkgate, fish and chips, Chow's street food. There's plenty of onion in there, there's plenty of chilli, bell peppers. We've got salt and pepper fish goujons. There was 5 pieces in here for me. I'm just going to break open this chunky one. Yeah, the fish is lovely. We've got what looks like, or supposed to be, squid. It's tender enough. Salt and pepper squid. It's actually delicious. The batter is crispy in parts. It's flexible. What I've had up to now, it's just easy to bite. Tasty, tastes fresh. We're out on the dunes playing. We're going to go down to the beach in a minute. Look at that. We got salt and pepper sumai. Now, I'm always a sucker for dumplings and things like that. If ever they've got anything like that going, but that is delicious, really is. There's one extra missing there, and then my wife just dove in there, swooped in like an eagle. I'm going to break it open so you can see it on the camera. Oh, that's quite meaty, that. It's nice to have them deep fried. I wanted to try the salt and pepper fish. They're all salt and pepper, eh? So look at that. If I take it out into the sun, there's a cod. Whoops, so far so good. It is nice and spicy. This chili sauce, plenty of crunch. Let's open this fish up. Look at that. Again, let's get into the light here.
Do not go into the light.
Look at all that stuff. There's all sorts going on in there. I don't know what that is. It's going in the sauce. Chips are fabulous. Sumai's fabulous. Chicken balls, absolutely gorgeous. Salt and pepper chicken wings. It's what we like, and it doesn't have to be, say, a Chinese chippy. But obviously, you know, sometimes it's better because you throw it in the pan with everything else. But there's a lot of chippies that aren't Chinese that do salt and pepper. Because like I say, we love it. We love it here in Merseyside. We really do. Liverpool and Merseyside. Merseyside covers a massive area. It really does. So let's open this up and have a little look and see what we've got in here. There you go. How's that? Yeah? I'm going to have a little fondle here. They've battered these chips and they're salt and pepper. And that's why we decided to call up here today. So it's not just because of the breeze, it's because of these. Fantastic. They really are nice. The young lady serving, I don't know whether she's local here, but she was a bit of a star, really. And she had a little mask on and she was sweating. It was that hot. Yeah, so I want to talk to you briefly about the salt and pepper. I know I've just mentioned that we love it in Merseyside. I'll be honest with you, I like a few more veg. But that is good. It's still crispy. We've got salt and pepper chicken, salt and pepper wings, salt and pepper whatever we have in our chippies here in Merseyside. I say we, I lived here long enough. Now that Chinese influence, it was easy enough. It was all of a sudden, just throw it in the pan, mix a few veg in, yep, great, and we took to it, and we have it all the time. In Dublin, you have what's called, well, it started there again in the Chinese, and it was made to feed the staff. So we're going back to about 2006, where a Chinese chip shop was creating the crispy chicken. That's the difference. You've got crispy chicken and a pot of curry sauce with the Irish spice bag. And they're not battered like this. But again, it's that same influence. Now with the spice bag, you've got there's a difference. You know, you don't have them battered like this for a start. There's not that many chippies around here that would batter them anyway. You just have chips and you have all the veg here, salt and pepper veg. And with the spice bag, you've got a tub of curry too. And that might be like an Irish curry, a smooth curry, or even a Chinese smooth curry with a bit of a kick to it. So the chips will go in the bag with all the vegetables. There might be an extra bit of curry powder. They might have a few differences with the ingredients, and then it all sweats, I should say, in a bag, in a foil bag. And the idea is you get at them quick, open the bag up, get at them while they're still crunchy and all that, because they will go soft in those bags. But the chicken stays crunchy because it's in a kind of breading, which is great. So they're your differences, but it's got that they've both got that Chinese influence. While they were coming out, I did say to the staff that I did review it a couple of years ago, just in case they've seen the video, and that I wasn't doing a shop review today. I was just going to go and get these salt and pepper chips and a couple of scallops, potato scallops. But I've come over here to the lookout a bit further down. It's about half a mile down the road, if that, to eat these and do this little video. And yeah, I really like these. I do. So that Sue's just been here. You can tell, can't you? While I was on the other side, Sue's just been here and raided these. Now I got a few extra potato scallops because Sue couldn't decide what she wanted. So I thought, well, let's try the potato scallops. I mean, they're holding on to quite a bit of oil, but they've got a nice flavour.
The Chippy tour, cruising the coast, can't ignore. With every bite, I'm loving it more. Saving the chippies, that's what I'm for. Yo, I hit the road, got salt in my veins.
Over the next week or so, I'm going to investigate what makes Chinese chippies so popular in the Northwest, and why they are neither Chinese takeaways nor traditional chip shops, but a regional fusion that's been going back more than 70 years. In the meantime, do me a favour and help me support our chippies by simply subscribing to the channel, liking the videos, sharing them and giving them a hype. Thank you.